Hey guys, RepWear here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Boostmaster Lin's Yeezy 350 Zebras, commonly known as his budget batch. First of all, I'd like to begin with saying that this is my first ever review, so sorry about the lack of quality or the expectations that you might have had. So in the background you can see a basic video of me just wearing the shoe and walking up and down. First of all, I'd like to tell you guys that all the links will be in the description. Not where to buy the shoe, as I do not condone purchasing of replicas or fakes. However, I would like to say that a link to the Reddit that helped me get a hold of these shoes will be available in the description, as well as timestamps to all the parts of the video where you'll be able to get even more detailed photos, especially photos of particular parts like logos, stitching, and insoles. So let's get started. First of all, my first impressions is I don't actually have the box, as I said to Superbuy to remove the box for shipping purposes and to reduce shipping costs, and I'll be making a video soon about how to ship and how to do orders from Superbuy. However, for now I'm going to focus on the review. First of all, the shoes were great, they felt great, they looked pretty good firsthand, as I didn't actually have much knowledge of the flaws at that point. However, after further inspecting the shoe, I did find a couple of flaws and did start to see what was actually wrong with the shoe. I'm going to put up some photos of the shoe right about now, and this is mainly side photos of the shoe and to show you guys what the stripe looks like and what the pattern looks like. So let me give you guys a close-up of the pattern, and as you guys can see on screen, the pull tab actually looks pretty decent. It looks to be in a good positioning. It could be a bit lower, but that is not a big problem, especially for the price of 50 USD or 45 USD. But if you can tell, that curve that's supposed to be touching the heel of the shoe is actually not passing, it disappears, which is actually incorrect, as the real shoe, the retail pair, they have a bit of black in the heel revealing, and that's one of the flaws that I've recognized first. Second of all is the sides. A lot of the shoe is visible on the side, and you might say is that's how it's supposed to be, but however, from further investigation, I've concluded that the shoe is not supposed to be showing as much pattern on the side. It's actually supposed to be much more white, and there's only supposed to be a pattern at the front of the shoe, and it should disappear where the text is. However, in this shoe, a lot of the pattern is still visible under the text and until the back. And another problem that I'm facing is the front of the shoe. I'll get into the back of the shoe later, but the front is where the main concern is, and that is in the front toe area, you could say. There's a giant, how could I put this, a circle almost, and this is actually what it actually looks like in the shoe, but this is very pronounced compared to the retails. There is a curve and sometimes there is a visible circle, but this is way more pronounced than the actual pair. So you might be able to play this off to somebody that doesn't know what they're doing or what they're talking about. However, anybody that has any experience with the Yeezy Zebras or Yeezys with patterns in general will be able to call you out and tell you that that is the incorrect pattern and that's not what the shoe looks like, if they weren't able to already tell from the flawed side stripe as well as the flawed inside stripe, which is supposed to go through the heel. So next we'll focus on the back of the shoe. Back of the shoe actually looks pretty decent in my opinion, because of how the shoe ends. As I told you before, the stripe, the pattern continues on much more than it should to the back, but however the heel stripe as well as the pull tab are pretty accurate in my opinion, because these are some things that can be played off, and it's just really hard to convince someone that these are fake, and so you might be able to play this off if you play your cards right. So I'm gonna just keep going on from here. So second of all, there's a second section of the video, which is the material. What I have to say about the material and the feel of the shoe is that it's very comfortable. For 50 bucks, you couldn't expect more. The boost is real, as Boostmaster Lin produces all this boost from the actual company, and his Ultra Boosts, which he's commonly known for, are still one of the most comfortable shoes available, and the boost technology used in these shoes is also extremely comfortable. However, I would like to say that you have to size up by 0.5 for the shoe, as the sizing is not true to size and it's incorrect from the actual retail batch of retail pair, sorry. I've also like to talk about how there's a certain lack of material, how as the material is actually not as high grade and one-to-one to the actual retail pair, as it does have some flaws, as it is a bit duller and the colors are not as bright and vibrant. If you were to compare this to a real Yeezy 350 Zebra retail pairs, you could definitely tell that the black in this and the replicas, Boostmaster Lin's replica shoes is actually quite different from the actual pair because of the color and how the white stands out. But other than that, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of the shoe, as for 45 to 50 USD, you really can't expect too great of quality, especially with real boost and such a high-end shoe, as it requires so many different procedures for it to, you know, come together, as there is so many variables to take care of. So you really can't expect much from companies that are producing this at such a low value. So next is the inside of the shoe. The insole is, it's just an insole. The shoe actually doesn't contain much quality in the insole, and after a good amount of use, about a week or 3 weeks of use, the insole has started to rub out and completely, like, almost disappear. However, the inside detailing it's pretty good for $50, but in the retail pair you can clearly see a different badge inside. The sticker inside is, if you pay enough detail to the font, it is actually different. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, as I don't really want to describe the particular details, as they'll be very hard to show off through the video. But if you guys do want to see further in-depth photos, you can definitely go check out the review I'll be posting on Fashion Reps and on reddit.com. I'll be linked in the description below. So the last thing I want to talk about the shoe is the one-on-oneness, or can you pull this off type of look. And from personal experience, I have to say yes, you can. Most people cannot actually concentrate on the flaws of the shoe, as there's so many things going on. There's so much to look at and so many things going on at the same time that it's very hard for someone to concentrate on what's actually wrong with the shoe. And the shoe actually basically hides itself in that way because people can't concentrate. But however, if someone with actual experience with zebras and belugas or anything that has a pattern to them would be able to tell you that they are replicas or they are not the real shoe. Therefore, I would recommend, if you and someone that you're going to give these shoes to, it lives in a, I would say, hypebeast, quote-unquote hypebeast area, where most people actually have knowledge about this kind of stuff, then I'd recommend you do not get these shoes. I would personally save up and invest in G5s or LN5 batch. Either one. G5 is a bit cheaper by $20 to $30 compared to LN5. However, LN5 produces better boxes and just a higher quality product in my opinion. But G5 Tony, OG Tony, or aka Real Tony, produces extremely good zebra replicas, and he is known for the zebra shoe and the zebra colorway, sorry. And if you are going to buy Boostmaster Lin's 350 zebras, then I'd recommend you either be living in somewhere where nobody knows about this kind of stuff, or you are buying these for a sole purpose of active wear or gym or something to do with non-fashion related events. As if you were to wear this to a mall or somewhere where it's populated, you most likely either will be called out or you will be just looked at in an odd way. So I'd recommend you either just invest in better shoes or you use these in a more discreet manner. So thank you for watching, guys. It's been an 11-minute video, but hopefully you enjoyed the review, and please leave a comment down below if you liked anything or disliked anything, and check out the review on Fashion Reps subreddit. Other than that, have a great day. Take care.